Good afternoon. I'm delighted to be with you today and want to first of all just pay tribute on this 100th anniversary to the NPS. I'm an NPS fan and grateful for the wonderful visitor center we have here under the direction of Superintendent Leslie Crossland and a total of 8 full-time NP employees here. I want to just emphasize at the outset of this, my remarks, that I look at this as being a part of a team and have enjoyed the band, appreciate the prayer and the remarks that have been offered already, and hope that I can share some remarks that will bring us closer together and inspire us to do better in our own personal lives. My remarks are titled, Ties That Linked the Rails, Utah's Role in the Building of the Transcontinental Railroad and Her Benefits. I feel honored to have been selected to provide some remarks at this annual celebration, and I keenly sense my responsibility as a keynote speaker to address this vibrant topic. As a boy living in Southern California, I received an electric train set one Christmas, which brought me more excitement than I can possibly articulate. I approached this occasion with that same enthusiasm. Historian Leonard J. Arrington argued, more than any other single agency, the railroad converted a nation of diverse sections into one nation, indivisible. Today we are now at the crossroads where a monumental task was completed, involving an abundance of iron rails and wooden ties. This colossal enterprise stands as a testament to a catalytic transportation transformation. It seems appropriate it would take place in Utah territory. Here, Utahns completed the Transcontinental Telegraph and later assisted in the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad. When the telegraph was completed in Salt Lake City in October of 1861, Brigham Young sent a clear signal to President Lincoln. Utah has not seceded, but is firm for the Constitution. Less than 8 years later, on May 10, 1869, hundreds gathered at Promontory Summit to witness another coast-to-coast completion. The driving of the last spike of the Transcontinental Railroad reverberated continuity to a once broken nation. Railroad enthusiast Asa Whitney had strongly asserted that the Pacific Railroad would bring the nation, quote, all together as one family, but with one interest, the common good of all, end of quote. Promontory was selected to be the place of convergence, ending an intense rivalry between the Union Pacific and the Central Pacific. What Appomattox had been to the north and south, Promontory became to the east and west. Both places were catalytic in binding a nation, now tied together in each cardinal direction. The moment the final spike was struck, telegraph wires transmitted the simple but momentous communication, D-O-N-E. Instantly, news of the completion spread across a nation erupting in celebration. Cannons boomed in cities from the Atlantic to the Pacific. In Salt Lake City, 7,000 gathered in the tabernacle for the celebration. Promontory enjoyed bands sent from Fort Douglas and the Salt Lake City 10th Ward. As the nationwide celebration faded, America entered an era of new prosperity with the expansion of commercial ventures. As with our transforming informational age, the uniting of the rails from the Pacific to the Atlantic suddenly brought the world much closer. Soon the first transcontinental freight train left California bound for the East Coast, transporting Asian teas as well as regular passenger service. Travelers can